What's going on, guys? Alexander Thomas here. Welcome back to Gaming Time 123. Today we are doing and opening a pre-release kit. That's the Lost Cavern. I spelled caves. I think I'll correct them again. Lost Caves of Ixalan. I did not do too well in the two pre-releases I went to. So hopefully this is a little bit better. I will have a calculator up on my other screen, so we can keep track of how expensive it is. You can also keep track of it. I'm not doing this one live because it'll take too long. Yeah. So let's see here. There we go. All right. So basically, for anyone who has not done a pre-release before, it has 6 packs in it with 1 rare promo card. Or let me make sure I'm reading that correctly. It's actually not on the thing. It's on the very bottom. There's also a extra pack in here. I think I've got the extra things for it. It's 6 packs, 1 traditional foil rare mythic with a year stamp. That's from the set. And then you have 1 arena code, and then you have a spin down and the life counter. And then each booster has 15 randomly sorted events. They are getting rid of draft boosters. That's what this is. These are all going to be draft boosters. Unfortunately, they are getting rid of those. So it's going to be a little bit more. And I love this. I just love this. It says you've only scratched the surface on the box. Give on counters. Now I did terrible in my on the pre-release. On the first night, I went 0 and 5. Is that right? No, I went. I think I lost 3 and 1 0. But I got a bye, so I got two wins off that tank. So I went 2 and 3 in the first one, and then I didn't win a single match in the second one. So looking at the packs first, I always open the promo card last. I don't want to see that. I don't know what it is. So you guys won't know that one yet either. Put that to the side. Alright, so we have and honestly, I don't think this is a bad design. Let me go to full screen here. I don't think this is a bad design. It's a pretty cool design for it. I wish they would make mobile cards again, because they used to do that. I don't even know when the last set was that they did that with. But that's really cool. And here, let's get to the first pack. I need to make sure I'm going to be using it by number, not by anything else. The most expensive card currently in the set is Ultron, the deepest foundation, which transforms to land. There's a lot of double-sided cards in this one. My most expensive card I got from this one was the Resilience Angel. That was the most expensive card I got. I might have gotten something. I got something a little more than that. I got this, except in all 2 different arts. So it's a little more. Let me see if it changes version for it. Is it borderless? Yeah, I got this one. So I actually got a $26 card. So I made my money back in the first one. I did not make my money in the second one. Alright, so let's get into pack number 1. $485. Where are they getting $485 from? And hoping we get something really good. Good. They add some live things to the set, so we're gonna have to go for a lot of them here. Alright. First one. We ourselves card 202. Mine Shaft Spider, which is currently going for 25 cents. Common, whenever it enters the battlefield, you may mill 2 cards. That's nice. This deck does have quite a bit. I also didn't. I guess that's a dude. I didn't have that card before though, so that's a good thing. Greedy Fairboofer. Whenever it dies, you scry 1 and trade treasure token. That's nice. That's a nice card. 50 cents for that one. Then we got ourselves a River. This is 72. River Carol Scout. I got this one before. It is 45 cents. That's actually really interesting, because I thought that was not exactly a very good card. It's not a bad card. Then we got another one of these. We got a foil in there. I didn't want to see it. I don't know what it is yet, but we got a Adaptive Garrigar, which is number 3. I did get this one. It is 25 cents, and obviously this is just after it, so it's probably gonna go. All these are gonna go down. Then we got a Basque. I can't pronounce this. I'm not going to try. It's a creature. Interesting. It's an interesting creature. It goes for 54 cents. That's surprising. We got a I don't even know how to pronounce that either. Frilled Cave Worm, something like that. It is $1. The price, they're putting these things up a price. Has Descendant 4, which Descend is basically if you put anything into the graveyard, that's Descend. In this one it says Descend 4, so if you have 4 more permanents in your graveyard, which means anything that's not instants or sorceries, then that counts. It's $1. That's surprising. Card number 103, which is the story spotlight card. It is an additional cost to sacrifice a artifact or creature, and then you get to draw 2 cards to create a map token. And map tokens are, you can sacrifice it. You pay 1, sacrifice an artifact, and then target creature explores. You activate it only as a sorcery. And these did cost $30. I'm pretty sure everything's going to go up. I believe draft is going to go up to about $21, I'd say. And then pre-release is probably going to go to like $35. Starting the end of the year. When Compass enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land or cave card. Caves are something that's in this. And they just started putting the caves in. So let's see, we got ourselves the first uncommon, which is number 6, Clay Fire Brick. It is currently 38 cents. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you search your library for a basic land, plains card. Reveal it and put it in your hand, then you gain 2 life, and shuffle your deck. And you craft. Craft is something they've also put into this. Basically what craft is, it took me a while to figure out how this worked. You exile the card, this card, and then you exile wherever the card, whatever it tells you to cost. Like for example, this is artifacts. So you do have another artifact that's in your graveyard or on your field. Then we got Helping Hands. These cards feel a lot thicker. card is called Helping Hand. Card number 17. We got ourselves Aldex Archmus, which is that is not seven. It's not 27. It's 17. We got ourselves the Helping Hand, which is a return target creature, which I did not get this card. With mana value 3 or less from battlefield tapped. There are a lot of those cards. Then we get ourselves 242, which is 38 cents. It's has Vigilance Menace and has Descent to 8. So there's 8 more cards in your graveyard that are permanents. Then you can return it back to the fields with a Fatality Iron. And Fatality counters are basically saying when this creature dies again, exile it instead. In our last comment, we do have to look this one differently. I need to open this another one of these because I have to look this up. We got ourselves a Kozil. It is a showcase, not foil, but it is showcase. Your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. Oh my! Add $1.05. Wow. And whenever one more creatures you control with power greater than its base power deals common damage, that player draw a card. That is actually interesting. I like that card. That's really good. That is, I can't look at it this way. Next card is it's a dinosaur. It's a full art dinosaur, so we have to look it up differently as well. PAL. Hatchling. It is borderless, not foil, but borderless. It is a rare, and it is dinosaurs have haste, and whenever it enters the battlefield, you get 2 green dinosaurs that have an egg token. And eggs are just eggs. They're just great. They're just little creatures. They're 0/1s. And at the beginning of your combat, if you control 1 more egg, you can If you control 1 more eggs, sacrifice an egg, and you create a 3/0 dinosaur. That's really good. And we got a foil one. They're like, we're gonna have to do this foil. A foil AMA. AMAL. Is it showcase? I don't think it's showcase. I think it's just foil. No, it is showcase. Oh wow. It's a showcase and it's foil. That is a $7 plus $7.93. We are killing it right now. That is a beautiful card. Great. That's a really good card. 2 borderless in that one. That's a really good one. I think I've already basically made profit back. And then we go to our lovely thing, which is 291, which is a force, which is 88 cents right now. Wow, that pack was explosive. And then we got our token, our little tokenings. That pack was explosive. I've already made half the money back. We're only in through pack 1. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm putting those things, the rares, in those separate slots. Rares and foils, will put it over here for now. I need to put those in sleeves. But I have to say, the Cat Warrior, your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. I wish I had gotten that in the pre-release. That would have been really good. It would have changed to what I've gone for. Alright, we're going to now pack 2. And honestly, I don't think we're going to have a better pack. Unless we can somehow get a one of the mythics in there, I think we're not going to get a better pack in that. Alright, guys, so that's card number 49, Clockwork Wrestler. When it enters battlefield, target creature gets -2, -0. Is 40 cents. Card number 31, Quick Span Whirlpool. Oh, I remember them saying. I remember this being a text thing. Like one of the cards is ridiculously not great, but not good. I don't think it's great. If it targets a tapped creature, it's really good. Costs 3 less. That means it only costs 3. Wow, that's really good. We get ourselves a Plummeting Pirate. There are very few pirates in this set. I don't think. We get ourselves at 44 cents as the red one. Whenever there's battlefield, you create treasure token. That's nice. We get ourselves a 190. It is Head Does Fire Strike. Is that the Planeswalker? I think it's one of the Planeswalkers in this set. I did not get any of the Planeswalkers, so that's not bad. Screaming Phantom. That just does not sound like accurate. It does not sound like. I think Shrinking makes it sounds a little more. Screaming Phantom, 26 cents. Whenever it attacks, mill a card. That sounds terrible. Not bad, but that does not sound very good. We get ourselves Out of Air. That picture is a little misleading. I don't think it's quite out of air. It counters 2 less if it targets a creature spell. But there's a card that just says counter target spell. That's banned. That I know at least was banned at the time I know of. It's just counter spell. Just counter target spell. That's just so much better. This is so much better. And then basically that's all this is. It's just counter spell. Except it's it's more of a creature. We got ourselves a Hunter's Blowgun. There are not very many of these. That is not the right card. It's $2.55 instead. Hunter's Blowgun. You can equip it to a creature, and as long as it's your turn, it has Death Touch. Otherwise, it has Reach. So it has Death Touch or Reach, and it's equipped for 2. Not bad. It's not a bad card. I think it's a little weird because it's one of those new cards. I think it's honestly pretty good for that one. We got ourselves a card 79, which is Slotched A ship. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's card 75, not 79. I apologize for the extra card up here. Extra 2 cards. I can't get rid of them. Whenever an artifact enters the field, you control this turn, it can attack. It's a 3/3 defender that can attack whenever artifact enters the field. That's interesting. They have a lot of dinosaurs in this set, and this is the first. I think it's the first one I've seen. It's a dinosaur that says, when it is revealed, you may reveal a dinosaur from your hand. And if you do, were there any dinosaurs in that one? I didn't see any dinosaurs, right? No, there were no dinosaurs in this first pack. That's interesting. That's not the first pack. You can reveal it in a dinosaur, and you gain 3 life if you do that. That's pretty good. I got this in every pack. I've gotten this in every pack so far. It's not actually that bad of a card. I just wasn't able to use it in the second one. 43 cents. This is one of those double-sided cards. When it enters the battlefield, you can look top 6. You look top 6 cards of your library, and they can put a land from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Ooh, that's really good. And then later, if you craft it with a cave, which is the lands we have, I don't think we've seen that since the first pack. I have not seen a cave in. Then you to transform it to make it a 5/5 artifact creature. That's a good one. It's not the best card out there, but it's a pretty good card. 59. We got Discover, which is another thing that they've added to the set. It is you get to counter target spell, artifact or creature spell. Then you discover X, which is that spell's value. So if you counter a spell that has 12, you get to cast any spell that you reveal that has mana cost less than what the counter spell you countered. So if you counter a spell that has 6, you can cast any spell that has 6 cost 6 or less. Otherwise, I believe it goes to the bottom of your library. Is that right? And you cast it without paying a mana cost. So it's honestly, I think Discover is actually really good, but I think it's going to be overused. I think it's going to be overused. Discover is basically that's what Discover is, though. It's just a very weird. 150 is a geological appraiser. Card 150 is whenever it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, I guess it's like if you discover it, it doesn't count as casting it. Then you discover 3, which means you get to put it to the bomb. You get to put something on the thing. Card number 254. Hoverstone Penguin. Is a card that says it's flying. It's a 2/5 with Ward 2. Ward means that if you target it with a spell, you have to pay 2 additional colorless mana. Just any mana. And they put a target card for whatever it is. And we got a rare. I have no clue what these is. 284. It's not worth a whole lot. Plus $1.85. But you can make it become a 2/3 black-red insect with miss until in turn it's still land. And then whenever it attacks, you may discard a card. If you do draw a card, that's nice. And then we have our first cave that we have seen in this set here, or that we've seen on the video here. Hidden Nursery. I don't think caves are good. I'm sorry to say this, but I think caves are just not good. Because the intertaps, basically you could have just made a land that whenever you enters the battlefield, discover. Sacrifice and discover. That's really all you need to do. It's a little bit weird for me. I think caves are not terrible, but they're just kind of a weird mechanic. There it is. And all of them say you discover 4. And you can only activate that one as a sorcery. And then we have a map token. Don't even show you that. That's not worth a thing. Just checking. No. Map tokens aren't worth. I think, but I'm gonna put them like down as the minimum 15 cents, so I do get something for them, but not a lot, nothing. Rare was not terrible, but not great. Okay, so we are at $23.33 in pack 3. We got a we got an Iron Paul Appraiser. I think it's how it's pronounced. Pretty good one, plus 55 cents. Whenever you enter the battlefield, play 1/1 counter on target creature, which could be itself. Card 132. Haven't seen this card. Ancestors Aid gets plus. You get target creature gets +3/+0 and has first strike, and you create treasure token. That is ridiculously good. I'm surprised it's not more because it doesn't cost much. It's 2 cost, and then you get to create a treasure token off of that. So that's basically casting it for 1 because you get something else off it. That's pretty good. All right, then we got ourselves our hugest, biggest creature so far, Caverns Stomper. It is plus 54 cents. When it enters battlefield, you scry 2, which means you look at the top 2 cards of your library, and you can put them either on top or bottom of your library. But you can make it so it's unblockable by creatures that have power 2 or less. It's not the best card because it's so expensive, but it's a pretty good card. I don't know what it is. All these cards feel like they're much thicker than what normal cards are. We ourselves an interesting one plus. Since you draw 3 cards and discard a card. That's actually really good to get stuff out of here. That's actually ridiculously good. We got a vampire here. We got a vampire. It says Echo of Dusk. That is just weird. 49 cents for the card currently. If you have 4 more permanents in the graveyard, it gets +1/+1 lifelink. So it becomes a 3/3 of lifelink if you have 4 permanents in the graveyard. Wow. That is really good. For a common, that is ridiculously good. We got our next card here. Let's see what we got. We got ourselves 1/22. Something draw. Whenever it enters the battlefield or is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life. That's not that great. It's not bad because it does give you a card draw. But I don't know if I want to ever play that. We ourselves a dinosaur. Here it's a card 64. It is island cycling. It has island cycling, which means you get to you get to discard this card instead of playing it, and search library for an island card or whatever the name is. Oh, there are quite a few dinosaurs that have this. A 6/7 for 7 though is really not good. Ward 3 is what makes it probably worth it somewhat. But I don't think I'm ever gonna play this because it's just not just not gonna be a good. Then we got ourselves a Attentive Subscriber. Card number 4. Card is 25 cents. And when it enters battlefield, when it becomes tapped, you get a scribe one. So you get to cheat your deck and look at having cards. 152. As long as you have an artifact, which there are a lot of artifacts in this set, that gets +1/+0 and has haste. So have an artifact in your deck and on your field, and you get to basically deal 2 damage on turn 1. So that's not a bad card. For common, that's really good. 155. Idol of the Deep King. I've gotten one of these in every one with hack so far. Basically, deals 2 damage to your target. It has flash. It's a pretty good one, and whenever you do transform, it's actually really good too. Yeah, I have a hard time telling the difference between the commons and uncommons in this thing because they're very, very similar in color. +23. You got, I don't know what that is. +59. The owner of target artifact or creature with mana value 1, that's just not worth it, or greater, shuffles through the library and that player discovers X. You could use this on yourself. As long as it has a power of greater. So just like, for example, if you have it says mana value rare. So if you have a 5 cost, create 5 creature, you get to discover X and get something else out for it. For 2, that's actually really good. I don't know if I would ever play that because it's just not the kind of thing I'm looking for. We got Council of the Echoes. Card 54. It is 40 cents. When there is battlefield, if you have 4 permanents in your card, return one of them to its owner's hand. And we have, I think, we have one more. Yeah, we have one more uncommon. And then we've got Market Goblin, or Gnome. I said it's not Market Goblin, it's Market Gnome. It's 45 cents as of right now. And when it dies, you gain 1 life to draw a card. When it's exiled from the battlefield, or while you activated in a craft ability. What? Oh. That is, you get rid of it for one of the things that says exile, craft of a creature, or you also get to do the same thing. And then we got ourselves, oh my, we got ourselves a promo, not a promo, it's not a promo, what am I thinking? I gotta look at this one differently. It is Molten Collapse. This was a good one. It's borderless. It is not foil, but that is a plus $6.81. You choose one. If you descend this turn, you may choose both instead. Wow, that's a really cool one. It's not great, but so descended means you get to put if a card is gone to your graveyard, and you destroy. Oh, move on a little bit so you can see it. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, and destroy target non-creature Planeswalker with mana value of 1 or less. That is decent. And for 2, there's not very many multicolored cards in the set. But that's really good. And we got ourselves a cave. Back to the other side, please. 4, which is 25 cents. I'm not surprised. I think all the caves are 25 cents. You can discover 4. And we got ourselves a fungus, which will add 15 cents for. This fungus that can't, basically creature you can't block. That's all it is. I'll put that to the side. No foils, so we're good with that. That's interesting. How much you can put the caves to the side too? Because I want to see if I can get all 5 caves. I've got 3 packs left, so. I didn't get a cave in pack 1. Right? No, I didn't. I got forest instead. Forest is really, the things are really cool in the set though. Okay, let's go to the next pack here. We got $36, so we got a plus profit of $6, or basically nothing profit. And we're halfway through the thing because of the context. They're going up a little bit, so we kind of looked a little bit lower. I haven't got any really money cards yet. Pretty much, I did get a die. It is purple. Alright, ourselves 154. Hotfoot Gnome. It's 25 cents, so not great. You can make an entire creature haste. We give our creature haste. Over the Edge, which is 205, which is 49 cents. That's ridiculous for it to be 49 cents right now. You either store an artifact or enchantment, or you can make a creature explore twice. That means you can put in, exploring basically is if you want to, you reveal the top card of your library, which you have to do, and then you can choose to put that in the graveyard or put back on top, which means you get 2/1 counters on it if it's not a land. Otherwise, you put it in your hand. If it's a land, you can put it in your hand. That's not bad. Alright, let's see what we got here. We go ahead and 114. We got ourselves a Prerelease Gnawer. It discovers 3 when it dies. It's a 5/2. That's not bad. It's expensive though, so not something we probably want to play with too much. 61 cents though is a lot. 84. Waterwind Scouts. 31 cents right now. When there's battlefield, you create a map token, and the map token is, it's an artifact that says you can sacrifice it to make a target creature explore, and it'll activate as a sorcery. $28 is 27 cents. It is a card that says whenever it enters the battlefield, you create a 1/1 colorless gnome. These cards feel so thick. I feel like these cards are much thicker. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. It's hard to say. Not bad for it. Let's see. 138. We got Burning Sun Cavalry, which is 25 more cents. Whenever it attacks or blocks, if it controls a dinosaur, it gets +1/+1. Makes it 3/3 whenever I do it. 75 cents for another shipwreck sentinel or sentry. 44 cents. We've already gone over that one. Blood Rage Manacle, whichever it dies. Then if you ascended, put it in the graveyard. Then it you create one that can't, one of those creatures, one of these fungus creatures that can't block. Card number 73, Sage of Days. When there's a battlefield, you look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of those cards back on top of your library, and the rest in your library. Less in your graveyard. We ourselves, I've gotten this one both times too. Well, one time at least. Whenever this dies, whenever this enters the battlefield, opponent sacrifices a creature. Then later, if you craft it, then basically it's a counter. Just makes it lose 1 life, you gain 1 life, lose 1 life, and gain 1 life. I can't wait to use this one with a couple of our cards. 52 cents for that one. I'm not surprised at all. Card 102. Deep Cavern Bat. It has flying and lifelink, and whenever it enters the battlefield, look at a target's opponent's hand, and it can exile a non-land card from it. Until this leaves the battlefield. Card 198. We ourselves say when you choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control, if the creature you don't control enters the battlefield this turn, put a 1 counter on it. Then the creatures fight each other. My dog's going off in the background. I apologize for that. Bloodfilling Fail. It's per creature plus 2/+1, and you either pay 3 to equip it, or you discard a card, which is actually really good. Then we got ourselves at the rare, which is 2/3, the 1000th moon. Submit 1000th moon. Whenever you attack with 1 or more non-gnome creatures, put 1 counter on this creature. Then create X 1/1 gnomes. Where you have tapped and attacking, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on this creature. Oh my, that is going to be a ridiculously good commander at some point. Plus $1.23. And then we got ourselves a hidden volcano, which is $2.77, 26 cents. Another one of those discover, and we got another fungus. Put this over here. Put that over there. So far, I've been pretty impressed. We got $42.48. I've done way better, 100% better, for sure. And I got 2 than my other things for it. And let's see, we got our next pack here. We got ourselves card number 30, which is Petrify, Purify, or something like that effect. Target creature can attack, block, or activate any of its abilities. That's good. It's not great. It's good though. This is one of, I think this is one of the really good cards. It does Eldian's Favor. Discover 3 when it enters battlefield. So you get something for free. That costs the same as this creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and trample. This card is ridiculously good. And just to think about what that gives you. I mean, it doesn't have flash, but that's ridiculous. We got ourselves a Disturbed Slumber. Target land becomes a 4/4 dinosaur of reach and haste until their turn and must be blocked as turn if able. Jeez. That sounds pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. We got ourselves a Skullcrest Snail. This just does not. It looks weird. Whenever it enters the battlefield, target opponent exiles a card from their hand. Unlucky Drop. A2, that is 25 cents. Target creature or artifact owner puts back on the top or bottom of the library, their choice. So if I want this creature, I don't want this creature. Walk with the Ancestors. 218 is 49-cent card. That's pretty good. Discover 4 also whenever you do it. Then you got Braid. $31, which is 34 cents. Deals 3 damage or 3 damage to a target creature or destroy an artifact. We got 253. I got 2 of these in my first pre-release. I think that's pretty good. Whenever it attacks, exile opponent target card from the front of your. It's not great, but it's not bad. Loathstone Needle, crafted in their artifact. When it enters the battlefield, tap 1 trigger creature and put 2 stun counters on it. And you can craft it to make it a target creature you control explores, activate only with a sorcery. Is that uncommon? Yeah, it's uncommon. First uncommon we have. There got ourselves card number 50. Add 42 cents to that. Look at the top 4 of your cards in your library or counter target spell with unless the opponent pays 4. Nice. And our last uncommon, I think it's the last uncommon, is card 102, Defossil, which is currently 33 cents. And from a graveyard to put a return target creature from your graveyard to battlefield. It explores and then explores again. If that was 1 less, I think that'd be good. Then we got ourselves. Oh, I must have miscounted. We got ourselves another uncommon, or maybe I just messed up one of them. 52 cents for this one. Whenever it enters we gave your instep if you descended. So if you descended during the turn, you get to scry 1. That's really good. Really good. Then we got ourselves, I don't know what that is. It's a spirit rare 2/13. You can exile another target creature or artifact you control, return it into the battlefield at the onto its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Could be really useful, honestly. Not very high in value, but to think about that, that could be a really good commander if you really think if you build around it. And we got ourselves a foil planes. That's nice. I have to look to what that might be though, because I think I don't know if we can probably look at this one here. It is a foil. Makes it difficult for me to find it. It is $22 land, my goodness. Here it is. It is card 257. Right? 287. This one right here. Got all the way to the top, my goodness. It is $1.25. Pretty good. And then we got ourselves a Captain K, which is common for some reason. I don't know why it's in here. Card number 208, right? No, 268. Captain K. I think honestly Captain K is one of the best caves in the set. Because you get to you can pay 1 to add 1 mana, you can tap it for colorless, or you can get it. And we got ourselves a, I don't know what's called, the double side representation codes. Bring the 4 over here. Not bad, not terrible. We're at $42.72. So that one wasn't actually that great, but it works out well. We got another cave. And we have our final pack. And we're getting close to an hour here, so it's not bad. We'll just be a few minutes off that, so. Final pack. Hoping for a mythic. Of course, this one could, this promo card could also be a mythic. Card number 118, Screaming Phantom. We already looked at that. Out of Air, we've already looked at that one as well. 69. Card 11. That's not bad. You get to create a 1/1 gnome artifact creature for paying 5. That's not great, actually. No. We got ourselves a dinosaur, which is going to be 44 cents. When there's battlefield, you can mount cycling, or you can pay 4 to sacrifice land and draw a card. Maybe good in the late game, but not in the early game. And there are those spiders, mineshaft spiders. We broke 50. Dinoation, Dinotomation gives another creature a minute when it enters the field until end of turn. We got ourselves a Blood Rage, Nancor. Where we got that one? $0.27 for that. To this one, 25 cents. When it enters the battlefield, you choose one. You can either scry 3 units. Sunsport Standard. That is a new. It's a really good. It's a good card. I'm 39. You can add 1 mana, or you can craft with 1 or more 5 cost. It has to be 5 cost. Don't know what that means. Craft with 1 or more 5 costs. If my 4 or 5 cost. I don't know what that means. Exile 1 or more other permanent cards and artifact cards in your graveyard. I guess it's gonna be 5. And the other side of this is it has flying, vigilance, and haste. And its power and toughness are equal to the number of cards exiled with it. I could make this a deck. For each color you exile with it, then it gets to add 1 minute to that color for tapping it. I don't know. That could be good, could be bad. I'll probably pick a deck of it at some point. That was the first one coming? Yeah, first one coming. 1, 4. We haven't got any planeswalkers yet, but there's only 2 in the set. There's 3 in the set. You get to put 2 more counters on this, and whenever a creature is battlefield, put 1 counter. No, whenever a creature you control with 1 counter dies, put 1 counter on this creature or this thing, and then you can move 1 target creature. This is enchant artifact. It is Zodiac's Glimp. It basically makes an artifact creature 5/4. Whenever it's put into graveyard, you discover 3. We get ourselves a. Oh, that's ridiculously good. I'm honestly surprised that's not rare. When there's battlefield, draw a card, then put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you put a land cave onto the battlefield this way, it's in lands you control into the battlefield untapped. That is huge. That's huge. That is really good. Now the caves are actually looking really good. They're not great. They'd be great with this card. Then we got, this is a rare. Sad face. It's not a very good rare either. 122. It's $2. $1.07. At the end of your step, if you just send it, put 1 counter on this, and then you can sacrifice it to make a creature -X until end of turn, where X is equal to its power. There we go. Foil. My thing's having a hard time. love the old way. This one right here is foil. Oh. That's lovely. The foil is less expensive. That's terrible. And then we get ourselves the red cave again. Cave Volcano, which we already determined is 25 cents. And you got Fanfare Demon. Alright, the last card. We have one card left. I don't think it's actually that we actually got a lot. We got $55. I don't know how much the promo is. This promo is gonna be. I'm hoping it's a lot because I'm actually hoping it's a mythic. It's probably gonna be a common though, or uncommon. The promo for the pack that we're getting. It's not mythic. It's a god promo. I'm gonna let you leave this sealed because I don't want this card. No. It is FABR. Because there's not. It's not. It's a probably. It's not. It is foil, but the problem is it's not actually It's not $4 because it is the promo card that has the promo sting on it. So my guess, the best thing to go with is it's a $12 card. I'm gonna go with 8, put it halfway because it is a promo. I'm not gonna activate this. I don't really want this. I might take this, but anyways, that actually ended up being a really good. It's close. This is probably where it's closest to, but it's a promo, so it's not exactly a easy thing to go with. Anyways, that is it for this video here. If you sell all these cards that you really think could make a deck, use a deck of Magic Arena, I would be appreciated. I can't make any of them until Monday, unfortunately, because of the way that Magic Arena makes it like do it on Mondays, because pre-releases occur 2 days prior to the day for it. But if you got that can make any sort of deck in it or any ideas for it, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.